Alright, so welcome back everybody. So in today's video, I'm gonna be going over what are the best ways slash settings to make your Warzone game look better on console. Now, before the video does start, I'm gonna ask y'all for one thing and one thing only. If y'all could drop your boy a like button, just hit the like. It really does help out the algorithm here on the channel. I appreciate it. Thank you. Now getting started here. While we are on console, we kind of are sort of limited to what kind of settings we can get for graphics. We don't really have that many settings, to be honest. We have a few. I kind of run down over them, but we are also going to be going other ways to actually improve the way your game looks, because I've seen some people's games and they look not that good. So first thing is to make sure that you have your brightness to 50, 49, 50. So I don't want to see anybody with a no 60, 70, 80 brightness. You don't need that. No, it makes your game look all grayed out. Leave it to 50, 49. Leave it 50. Don't touch it. Leave it right there. Now the next thing is, some people think that on-demand texture streaming does help out the textures and stuff like that. But I found that it actually kind of makes your game a little bit more laggy. So disable this. If you do have it in the background, it will kind of make it will bring more connection. It will download more connection while you're playing, which therefore you would be losing connection that could be going towards your actual server. So it's actually better to keep this disabled. So keep that disabled. Now next, the real only color graphic settings that we have in the Warzone game is the color blind type. Now regularly it's on disabled. It's kind of disabled is not bad. It's kind of just like a nice natural color of everything. But if you do want a little bit more of a juicier regular colors, you should go with Deritanopia. Is obviously the best one. It's basically the same as disabled, but with a little bit more saturation between all of the RGB colors. So it is very I prefer Deritanopia. If you prefer the actual like original natural colors, you can go Protanopia if you want to see things more yellowish or see things more reddish. But I think the natural, more saturation look is the cleanest look. Make sure you do have your colorblind target onto both, because if you have it onto interface, you won't actually see it onto your game. So make sure you have it onto both. And that is pretty much it for the in-game settings. And I'm gonna keep talking about y'all how to actually improve your graphics here on Warzone. So the next way, if you are on PS5, there actually is a cool setting in the settings in the PS5 settings. So you have to go here into the settings, go and up here, accessibility, and then display color correction. Now I didn't know this, but I found out a few months ago that there's actually, you could put your thing to have more Protanopia filters, Deritanopia, which is the one we're running in Modern Warfare right now, which is what I'm running. You can adjust the intensity here. You can disable it, enable it. Now, like I said, for the cleanest look, I'm gonna go for Deritanopia, because Tritanopia, like I said, it makes the colors look different. Protanopia and then grayscale, nobody playing on that, so Deritanopia is definitely the cleanest look by far. So I actually don't like to overdo the intensity on this. I kind of like to keep it kind of like 1/3, a little bit less than 1/3 of the intensity, because if you do max out the intensity, yes, everything gets way more darker, and yeah, that's not a good look on the game. That's why I do recommend adding a little bit of intensity, because if you don't, your game, you'll see a little bit more of a grayscale type of color, and it's very minor, but it does make a difference. So like I said, I go like 1/3, a little bit below 1/3, like around there. It's a small difference, but in game it does make a difference. You get to see a little bit more texture. Things are not as grayish anymore. You basically clean up the saturation. I mean, not saturation, but yeah, the saturation and the colors of the actual game, make them look more natural, clean, basically. That's the best way I could describe it. So like I said, Deritanopia if you are on PS5. Unfortunately, I don't think PS4 has this setting. You could check. I don't think it has it. I'm not sure about Xbox Series X or S. They might have some sort of setting like this. I'm pretty sure Xbox One probably doesn't. But for the Series X and S, they might have it. I'm not entirely sure. You might have to check on your settings. I don't have an Xbox, sadly, so I don't know. I don't know. I wish I could check it for you. But yes, this is a great way to actually improve your colors here in the game. Now, another way is actually something that everyone can do. It doesn't matter if you're on Xbox or PS5, PS4, the original brick Xbox One, doesn't matter. It's actually just adjusting your TV or monitor color settings. This is probably the biggest one that you could actually do. Now, I have right now a Asus monitor. I'll kind of see if I can show y'all here. I have this Asus monitor. Boom, right here. The Asus VG245H. I know my camera quality is kind of bad. My bad. And I have these like little control knobs in the back here. And when I touch them, let me see if I can show ya. When I touch them, it won't pop up on in the actual like game thing because the thing won't do it will show. But this is what I see in my screen. I have a whole bunch of settings here. I know this is pretty ghetto looking, I'm sorry, but this is the best way I can show y'all. I have like this game visual settings where I have very different modes, like scenery mode, racing mode, cinema mode, RTS, RPG, and I personally go for the FPS mode. I don't know if you guys can see that. I'm so sorry. I know this is so ghetto-ish looking. But this is the best way I could do. I have 0 light filter brightness. I have this to 100. Now it is not that brightness that that Call of Duty has. It is more of an actual color brightness. Not like that gray brightness that Call of Duty setting has. My contrast to 100. My saturation to 65. This is a big one. This is a very big one. You don't want to oversaturate your game. But something around 50, 65, 70 is very good. Color and temperature, I actually like to keep this at cool. Normal, I think things look more yellowish. Cool, it kind of just cools down everything. So yeah, I mean, and this is also very big too. Sharpness, aspect ratio. Make sure you have this to full, because if you have to overscan, you actually get a smaller FOV. I don't know if you guys could tell right there, but right here the gap gets like, you get bigger FOV when you have a full aspect ratio. Vivid pixel, I have this to 100. It makes the textures way more better. And yeah, that's pretty much it for my monitor settings there. But like I said, you guys should go through your personal TV or monitor settings that you might have. Trust me, y'all, it's a big, it makes a very big deal, a big change. Just try to clean up your colors the best that you can. Trust me, y'all, like my game looks way better than what it does on y'all screen. Like on y'all screen, it looks all right, but in what I see on my screen, everything's very bright and nice and clean color, and that's why I can see relatively pretty decent in Warzone, being on console on that 80 FOV. So just because you're on console, you can still be see well. You just gotta adjust and take time with your settings. It might take you an hour, 30 minutes, 20 minutes, 2-3 hours to get everything right, but you can get it right with your TV or monitor. Work with what you got, you feel me? So and also if you have like a PC with an Elgato, you could actually adjust those settings internally on the Elgato software, but that's like, that's going a little too deep in. But yeah, y'all, let me know what y'all think about this video. I hope y'all got some knowledge and try to actually improve your game the way that it looks, because I know I've seen a lot of streams. I've tuned into a few like just random people's streams, and their game looks horrible, like really bad. So yeah, y'all, like I said, I hope y'all got something out of this video. Let me know in the comment section down below. Comment H2O, so I know that you made it to the end. I appreciate y'all. Take care, y'all, and I'm out of here. Peace.